Asher Hale had everything. A tech empire that minted millionaires overnight, a view that made lesser men weep, and a heart stitched together with contracts and code. But at 35, the man who engineered dreams for strangers couldn't debug his own nightmare of solitude. Tonight, scrolling through surrogacy profiles on his tablet, one face stopped him cold. Lena Voss, 28, eyes hollowed by streets that chewed up hope and spat out husks. No agency polish here. She was raw, unfiltered, a ghost in gray hoodie and mud-caked boots, listed under independent arrangements on a fringe forum. Her plea was simple, clean slate for cash. His reply, impulsive, coffee tomorrow. Why her? Because perfection had failed him, and maybe fracture was the only thing that fit. By dawn, Asher was pacing his minimalist kitchen, slate counters gleaming under recessed lights, the scent of fresh espresso warring with the damp chill seeping through floor-to-ceiling glass. Lena arrived early, 15 minutes before their meet at the corner diner, huddled against the drizzle with a cardboard sign long discarded. She was smaller than her photo, bird-boned under layers of thrift store flannel, auburn hair matted like forgotten autumn leaves. Her eyes, though sharp green flecked with desperation, locked onto his with the precision of someone who'd learned to spot marks from blocks away. "You're the rich guy," she said. "No hello?" Sliding into the booth across from him. Her voice carried the gravel of too many unslept nights, but there was steel beneath it, the kind forged in eviction notices and ER waiting rooms. Asher nodded, pushing a menu her way, his tailored wool coat draped over the seat like a shield. Asher. And yeah, coffee? Something solid. He watched her hesitate, fingers twitching toward the laminated pages as if they might vanish. Up close, the track scars on her arms whispered stories he didn't need to hear yet. Heroin had been her lover once, she would admit later, more faithful than any man. They talked contracts over eggs she barely touched. He laid it out plain, 200,000 up front, more upon delivery. Surrogacy, no strings. His sperm, her body. A child to fill the void Ethan left when he chose a picket fence life with someone who wasn't haunted by the same ghosts. Asher's family, old Seattle money laced with tech gold, had cut him off years ago for loving men instead of merging empires. Ethan had been the last bridge, burned when Asher's ambition outpaced their quiet weekends in the Cascades. Now a baby, his legacy, engineered. Lena signed without flinching, her pen scratching like claws on wood. "I'm clean 6 months," she murmured, gaze fixed on the rain-lashed window. "This gets me out. Motel, then classes, then gone." But her eyes flickered hunger, not just for food, but for the anchor he dangled. Asher saw it, felt the pull of his own loneliness mirroring hers. They shook on it, palms cold and calloused against his manicured grip. Weeks blurred into routine. Lena moved into a supervised apartment in Capitol Hill, courtesy of his lawyers. Cozy one bed with a view of blooming cherry trees that mocked the gray skies. Asher visited twice weekly, bearing groceries and guarded questions. She swelled slowly, the bump under her oversized sweaters a quiet miracle. Ultrasounds showed a strong heartbeat, a boy, his boy. They named him tentatively Theo, after Asher's grandfather, the one who'd whispered, "Build something that lasts," before cancer claimed him. Asher's days devoured him. Board meetings in glass towers overlooking Elliott Bay, where algorithms predicted markets but not the ache in his ribs at night. He coded late, fingers flying over keys, building an app for mental health check-ins that masked his own unraveling. Friends few, elite, urged therapy, dates. "You're Asher Hale," his venture partner, Marcus, ribbed over scotch at the pink door. "World's your oyster. Why chase ghosts with a rental womb?" Because ghosts built empires, Asher thought, clinking glasses. But Marcus didn't know about the drawer of unsent letters to Ethan, or the way rain on his balcony sounded like footsteps that never came. One drizzly Tuesday, en route to Lena's checkup, Asher ducked into a hole-in-the-wall cafe in Fremont, trolls and graffiti murals guarding its door. The lines snaked long. He scrolled emails, ignoring the barista's call until a voice cut through. "Hey, Earth to suit. Your pour-over's gonna walk away." He looked up into eyes like smoked quartz, framed by a jaw dusted with stubble and hair tied back in a careless knot. Kai Rivera, the name tag read, apron smeared with espresso grounds, smile crooked as a Seattle summer. 32, Mexican-American roots woven into his easy drawl. He moved like the city itself, fluid, unhurried amid the rush. Sorry, Asher muttered, pocketing his phone. Their fingers brushed on the cup, a spark that lingered like static. No sweat. You look like you need it black and bitter. Kai's grin deepened, revealing a dimple that punched through Asher's defenses. They chatted weather first, then code versus canvas. Kai painted murals for street festivals, captured the soul of Pike Place in oils that sold for peanuts to tourists. Art's the real hack, he said, leaning on the counter. Bypasses all the firewalls. Asher lingered, stool pulled close, the cafe's hum fading to their rhythm. Kai's laugh rumbled low, stories of growing up in East LA spilling like confessions. Divorced parents, a brother lost to the streets. Echoes of Lena's fragility, but wrapped in warmth. By closing, Asher had his number scrawled on a napkin, heart thudding like the first successful launch. That night, rain pattering his loft's roof, Asher texted, "Coffee sometime, minus the line?" Kai's reply came swift. "Only if you let me show you the real Fremont." First date sealed. Lena noticed the shift at their next ultrasound, Asher's foot tapping, eyes brighter than the grainy screen. "Someone's got you humming," she teased, rubbing her belly as the tech measured femurs. Theo kicked a tiny rebellion. "Just work," he lied, but her knowing smirk said otherwise. She shared falafel from a cart, Grease spotting her maternity tea, tales of pre-street life, community college dreams derailed by a bad boyfriend's pills. "This kid's lucky," she said softly. "You, stability, not like my mom, scraping by in Tacoma with 5 of us in a trailer." Asher swallowed, the weight of promise settling. He drove her home, wipers slashing arcs, wondering if he could be the father his fractured past denied him. Kai entered like sunlight through fog. Their first proper date. A twilight walk along the locks, salmon leaping upstream as gulls wheeled overhead. Kai's hand brushed his, tentative, then sure, fingers lacing in the chill. They kissed under a sodium lamp, salt air mingling with the taste of him, coffee and clay. "Your trouble?" Kai whispered against his lips, breath warm. "The kind that sticks." Asher pulled back, hazel eyes searching. "Good trouble. The best." Kai's gaze held no judgment, only the quiet fire of seeing him whole. Nights blurred into stolen hours. Kai's studio in Ballard, canvases stacked like memories, where Asher traced the curve of his spine amid turpentine haze. They cooked tamales from Kai's abuela's recipe, laughter echoing off brick walls, Asher's guarded heart cracking open. "Tell me about him," Kai said one dawn. Sheets tangled, head on Asher's chest. "Ethan." The name hung heavy, but Kai listened without flinching, thumb circling scars no one else touched. "You're healing me," Asher admitted, voice raw. Kai kissed his temple, silent vow. Lena's pregnancy marched on, second trimester glow masking the shadows. Asher funded her prenatal yoga, stocked her fridge with organic kale she mocked but ate. At 20 weeks, the anatomy scan confirmed, healthy boy, no anomalies. Theo Hale, the doctor printed on grainy photos, and Asher clutched them like talismans, showing Kai over dim sum in the international district. "A mini-you," Kai joked, chopsticks poised, but his eyes softened, hand over Asher's on the table. "Ready for this, Dad?" The word landed like rain on parched earth. "With you?" "Yeah." Yet doubts whispered. Asher's mother called from their Bellevue estate, voice iced with old wounds. "A child? Alone? With your lifestyle?" She hung up before rebuttal, leaving echoes of boarding school isolation. The boy who'd hidden crushes behind straight A's. Marcus cornered him at a gala, champagne flutes clinking amid venture vultures. "Surrogate drama's risky, Ash. What if she bails? Or worse, wants in?" Lena's file lay open on his desk later, background check clean but thin. "Foster kid, bounced from shelters, a sealed juvie record. Trust was a gamble, but Asher doubled her stipend, watched her bloom. Fall deepened, leaves carpeting queen and streets in crimson. Kai moved in piecemeal. A sketchpad here, boots by the door there. They hiked Discovery Park at dusk, Theo's due date circling like a storm front. "I want this," Asher said atop the bluff, wind whipping, Kai's arms around him. "Us. Family." Kai turned him, eyes fierce. "Then let's build it." Lena's water broke at 38 weeks, a midnight call shattering sleep. Asher sped to Swedish, Kai trailing in his truck, tires hydroplaning on slick asphalt. Labor ward buzzed sterile, beeps and cries a chaotic symphony. Lena gripped his hand, sweat slick, cursing through contractions. "Your kid's a fighter," she gasped, and Asher nodded, throat tight. Kai's presence a steady anchor in the hall. Hours stretched eternal. Push, breathe, again. Then a wail sharp, indignant. The doctor lifted the swaddled form, face obscured by cap and blanket. "Congratulations. It's a..." Asher leaned in, world narrowing to that tiny, wrinkled face. The blanket fell back, revealing not the boy from scans, but a girl, delicate features, a tuft of auburn hair mirroring Lena's. Shock rippled, doctors murmuring anomalies, rush tests. But deeper, in those sea-green eyes blinking up at him, Asher saw not surprise, but recognition. Those eyes, Ethan's eyes, the ones that had once promised forever before shattering it all. He couldn't breathe. The room spun, monitors beeping accusation. Lena's face crumpled from the bed, guilt carving lines deeper than labor. "Asher, I had to. He needed the money more than I did." The betrayal landed like a gut punch, air evacuating lungs. Kai's hand on his shoulder felt distant. The baby's cry a siren's wail pulling him under. How? When? The contracts, the trust, shredded in a heartbeat. Seattle's rain lashed the window, indifferent witness to the empire cracking at its core. Asher stumbled from the delivery room, corridors blurring into fluorescent haze, the weight of the swaddled bundle, Alara. The nurse had murmured, a name from Lena's whispered dreams, cradled against his chest like contraband. Kai followed silent, his usual easy stride clipped short, questions banked behind concern-lined eyes. They collapsed into a vinyl couch in the family lounge, vending machine coffee steaming untouched on the table, the scent of bleach warring with the faint, milky newness of her. "Talk to me?" Kai finally said, voice low, thumb brushing Asher's knuckles. The touch grounded, but the storm inside raged unchecked. Asher's gaze dropped to Alara's face, those impossible eyes, stormy gray flecked with gold, Ethan's signature stare, now slack in sleep. "Lena," she said it was an accident, the clinic mix-up, but her eyes. He trailed off, memory flashing. Lena's visits to Tacoma, vague excuses about family stuff. Ethan lived there now, in a craftsman bungalow with his husband and their rescue dog, profiles Asher stalked in weak moments. The math sickened Lena's friend from rehab, the one she'd mentioned offhand. Ethan drowning in debt from a failed startup, desperate enough to. "No mix-up," Asher whispered, piecing venom. "She sold me his kid, for the payout." Kai's jaw tightened, but he pulled Asher closer, Alara nestled between. "Breathe, we figure this." But figuring fractured further. Lena, wheeled in later, foredripped and ashen, confessed in halting sobs. "He reached out months ago, knew about the surrogacy from mutuals, offered double to swap the vial. I needed the extra for my sister's treatments. Asher, you were kind, but kindness don't pay chemo." Her green eyes, so like Alara's in softer light, pleaded. "He's yours in every way that matters. Raise her right. Every way." The lie curdled. DNA tests loomed, lawyers already dialing, but holding Alara, her tiny fist curling around his finger. Asher felt the pull, treacherous and tidal. She wasn't his blood, but the warmth of her against his shirt echoed the boy he'd imagined, the family he'd bartered for. Dawn crept gray over the Olympics, visible from the hospital window. Kai fetched breakfast. Bagels from a cart, cream cheese smeared thick. Eating in shifts while Asher paced. Phone vibrating with ignored texts from Marcus. Bored hearing tomorrow. Postpone? Asher silenced it, world shrinking to this room, this revelation. Discharge came swift. Paperwork a blur of waivers and NDAs Lena signed with trembling hand. Keep her safe, she begged. Discharge papers clutched like lifeline. That's all I ask. No custody battle, her record, her instability. Asher's resources would win easy. But mercy stirred, unbidden. Rehab, Lena. Full ride. For you. She nodded, tears carving tracks. Wheeled away by a social worker. Gone like rain into gutters. Homeward bound, Kai drove Asher's Audi through mist-shrouded streets. Alara's car seat buckled secure. Capitol Hill unfolded in pastel row houses. Joggers braving the damp. Asher's loft, once a sanctuary of steel and glass, now hummed alien with baby gear. Bassinet from overnight delivery, diapers stacked like fortifications. Kai unpacked with quiet efficiency, humming an old ranchera his mother sang, while Asher rocked Alara, her gurgles a fragile bridge over the chasm. That night, sleep evaded. Alara fussed at 2 a.m., cries piercing dark like accusations. Asher changed her, formula warming in the bottle, Kai stumbling in shirtless, hair sleep-tousled. Tag team, he murmured, taking over feeds so Asher could collapse. But collapse bred dreams. Ethan's laugh in Cascade Pines, Lena's pen on contract, Alara's eyes judging from crib bars. Morning brought clarity's edge. Over oatmeal at the island, Kai broached it. Call him, Ethan. Get the truth. Asher's spoon clattered. Why? To hear congratulations from the man who ghosted me for stability. Because secrets fester. And she's here now. Kai's gaze held steady, love laced with steel. You don't parent half-assed, Ash. Neither do we. The drive to Tacoma sliced through evergreens. I, a ribbon of steel under low clouds. Alara dozed in back, pacifier bobbing, oblivious to the reckoning. Ethan's address glowed on GPS. A quiet street of manicured lawns and minivans. Asher parked curbside, engine ticking cool. Kai's hand to anchor on his thigh. I'm right here. Door knock echoed hollow. Ethan answered in joggers and faded tee, hair silvered at temples, surprise etching lines deeper than memory. Asher? God, it's been 5 years. Asher's voice flat, Alara's carrier thrust forward like evidence. Meet your daughter. Ethan's face drained, then flushed, eyes, those damn eyes, widening on the bundle. What? No, Lena said. The agreement was anonymous. Stammering, he ushered them in. Living room cluttered with blueprints and toys from his stepson. Husband, Javier, emerged from kitchen, apron dusted flour, confusion knitting brow. Truth unraveled in halting bursts. Ethan's startup tanked, debts mounting. Surrogacy his secret Hail Mary for a second child. Insurance against aging out of fatherhood. Lena, his AA sponsor's cousin, brokered the switch. I didn't know it'd be you, Ethan pleaded, Javier silent sentinel. Thought it was some exec. When she said your name, I backed out, told her to stop. But the vial was swapped, Asher's tone iced. And now she's mine. Legally. Ethan crumpled, head in hands. I'm sorry. For everything. The breakup, the silence. I was scared of us, of not being enough. Words Asher craved once. Now Ash. Alara stirred. Ku pulling him back. She's staying with me. But you. Stay away. Heal your own fractures first. Outside, rain resumed. Wipers slashing as Kai navigated home. Silence thick until Asher broke. I hate him, but her. She's innocent. Kai nodded, hand finding his. Then we love her through it. Back in Seattle, normalcy fractured into new shape. Days dissolved in blur. Pediatricians in white coats pronouncing milestones. Alara's first smile a sunburst amid colic cries. Kai adapted seamless. Murals paused for midnight runs to the 24-hour pharmacy. His laughter coaxing burps from her tiny belly. Asher's app launched to acclaim. notifications pinging success while he balanced bottles one-handed. But shadows lingered. Bored whispers of personal distractions. Mother's voicemails laced venom. That woman's spawn? Disgrace. Asher deleted, blocked, poured into Alara. Her baths in the deep farmhouse sink, toes curling in delight. One crisp November eve, Fremont Market aglow with lanterns. Kai strung fairy lights over the crib, transforming loft into nest. Family night, he declared. Takeout faux steaming. Alara propped in bouncer watching mobile spin. Asher watched them, heart swelling treacherous. You didn't sign up for this chaos. Kai leaned in, lips brushing temple. Chose you. Chaos included. Kiss deepened. Slow burn, Alara's gurgles applause. Yet crisis brewed subtle. Lena checked in weekly, voice steadier from inpatient program in Spokane. She's got your nose, she'd say. Photos exchanged like olive branches. Asher forgave piecemeal. Sessions with a therapist unpacking betrayal's barbs. Kai attended one, sharing his own losses, brother's overdose, the guilt that painted his strokes darker. Winter solstice neared, shortest day mirroring Asher's doubts. At a holiday party in Belltown Loft, investors circled, champagne bubbling. Marcus pulled him aside, breath scotch sour. Kid's cute, but Ethan's sniffing around. Lawyer called mine. Custody probe. Asher's glass shattered in grip, shards glittering like fallen stars. Betrayal's echo amplified. Ethan, emboldened by regret, seeking shares in the child he'd sired in shadow. Storm broke that night, Kai's truck fishtailing on black ice to the lawyer's emergency meet. Full custody push, counsel advised, files splayed. But it'll drag. Public. Messy. Home, Alara feverish, thermometer beeping alarm. Our wait under harsh lights. Kai pacing, Asher rocking her through whimpers. Diagnosis: ear infection, antibiotics prescribed. But the real fever burned internal, fear of loss, of the family just blooming. Dawn found them tangled on couch, Alara dosed and dreaming. Fight for her, Kai murmured. For us. Asher nodded, resolve hardening. I will. Custody filings hit like winter gale. Papers served at Asher's office mid-morning. Paralegals knock interrupting a pitch to Silicon Valley scouts. Hale versus Voss and Donovan. The name, Ethan's legal post-marriage, sliced fresh. Asher's world tilted, projector frozen on revenue graphs. Team murmuring as he dismissed them pale-faced. By noon, Kai met him at the loft, Alara napping in sunbeam. Her cheeks flushed from teething rings gnawed earnest. Full assault? Asher vented, pacing slate floors. Rain sheeting glass like tears unshed. He wants joint. Claims biological imperative. As if regret erases ruin. Kai brewed tea chamomile, his abuela's calm in cup, pulling Asher down. He's grasping. You have the resources, the stability. We prove that. The pronoun anchored, but doubt gnawed. Asher's empire, built on precision, now a house of cards in family court. Social worker visits scheduled, home studies invasive as surgery. First came Ms. Hargrove, silver-haired evaluator with clipboard and kind eyes. Touring the loft, Alara's nursery painted sage, bookshelves stocked with board books and bilingual tales Kai sourced from Mercados. She thrives here, Hargrove noted, watching Alara grasp Asher's finger, gummy smile beaming. Kai demoed routines, bath time symphony of splashes and songs, his warmth disarming scrutiny. But questions probed. Relationship status? Asher hesitated, Kai's hand squeezing covert. Committed partner, he said, truth half-spoken. Ethan's deposition followed, virtual link from Tacoma. His face haggard on screen, Javier absent. I erred gravely, he admitted, voice cracking. But blood calls. Alara deserves both fathers. Fathers, Asher's retort sharp. You engineered deceit. Now play hero. Bickering looped, lawyers scripting salvos. Media sniffed blood. Tech mogul surrogacy scandal. Headlines in Seattle Times. Pixels paparazzi staking his garage. Asher dodged, blinds drawn, but isolation crept. friends thinning to echoes. Kai bore brunt, murals abandoned for court prep, his own gigs, street fair commissions. Slipping. One night, post-hearing where judge ordered mediation, exhaustion cracked them. Alara down, dishes stacked. Kai slumped at table. "This devours you," Asher said, arms wrapping from behind. "Us." Kai turned, eyes shadowed. "Worth it. But Ash, what if he wins? You uprooted for her." I followed. The what if hung, specter of Tacoma's suburbs, Ethan's tidy life swallowing their chaos. Asher kissed his forehead. Fierce. "He won't." Mediation convened in neutral Bellevue conference room, evergreens framing windows like indifferent jury. Lena arrived remote, cleaner now, hair pulled neat, voice steady. "I support Asher," she stated flat. "My role ended at birth. He saved me literally. Ethan's complication." Ethan bristled, pixels flushing. "You profited from my desperation." "Enough," mediator interjected, glasses perched, compromise floated. Supervised visits for Ethan, Asher primary. But ego flared. Ethan pushed for 50-50, citing emotional bonds forming. Asher's lawyer countered with psych evals. Ethan's untreated anxiety, financial volatility. Stalemate loomed, holidays tainted. Christmas Eve, loft aglow with tree kai trimmed, ornaments from his childhood, mismatched and cherished. Alara's first. They baked gingerbread, her tiny hands smearing dough, laughter fragile bubble. Midnight mass at St. James, candles flickering. Asher knelt beside Kai, Alara bundled in carrier. Hymn swelled, silent night, piercing the armor he'd forged. Tears traced silent, prayer unspoken. Hold us whole. New Year dawned brittle. Court reconvened January, judges gavel a thunderclap. Asher granted sole custody, Ethan quarterly supervised. Relief flooded, but victory tasted pyrrhic. Alara's future tethered to a ghost's remorse. Spring thawed Seattle slow, cherry blossoms carpeting university district walks. Alara crawled now, army crawl across rugs, chasing Kai's paintbrush trails. Asher's app scaled, user testimonials pouring. Saved my nights. One read, mirroring his own salvation. But scars itched, trust once concrete, now vapor. Lena visited once, post-discharge, bearing a quilt stitched crooked. From my ma's patterns. Awkward tea in kitchen, Alara on hip gurgling. "Forgive me?" Lena asked, eyes downcast. Asher weighed Alara's weight a reminder. "Trying. Your family now distant." She nodded, hug brief, scent of lavender soap over lingering street grit. Gone again, bus to Portland for nursing program. Kai's exhibit opening anchored them. Gallery in Pioneer Square, walls alive with urban pastorals. Rain-slicked alleys blooming neon flowers, Puget waves crashing code. Asher arrived suit sharp, Alara in sling against chest, her coups charming collectors. "Your muse?" one asked, eyeing Kai across room, spotlight haloing his form. "Our world," Asher corrected, pride swelling as sales tallied. Kai's grin electric. Post-party, loft buzzing champagne. They made love slow. Alara's monitor green heartbeats sinking breaths. "Proud of you," Asher whispered after, skin cooling. Kai traced his jaw. "Of us." But undercurrent stirred. Ethan's first visit loomed, supervised at a neutral park in Magnolia, bluff views sweeping to islands. Asher prepped obsessive. Picnic packed, toys curated. Kai stayed back, giving space. "Your call," he said, kiss lingering. Park day dawned blue-skied rare, Alara 11 months, wobbling on grass. Ethan arrived punctual, khakis pressed, bearing stuffed orca. "Hey, little one," he cooed, kneeling eyes, those eyes, mirroring hers in delight. Asher watched, chest tight, as she warmed slow, crawled to him, giggles bubbling. Clock ticked 90 minutes, supervisor noting neutral. "Daddy time?" Ethan murmured, bounce gentle. The word knifed. Asher intervened soft. "She's adapting." Slow. Post-visit, drive home silent, Alara napping, Asher's grip white on wheel. It hurt, he admitted at red light. Seeing her light up. Kai passenger hand on knee. Doesn't diminish yours. Therapy unpacked it weekly. Dr. Ellis's office overlooking Lake Union. Houseboats bobbing like therapy floats. Jealousy of biology? She probed, glasses glinting. Asher nodded, unpacking Ethan layers. Love's wreckage, ambition's collateral. Kai joined session, sharing his fears. Abandonment's echo from youth. I worry you'll choose blood over built, he confessed, voice small. Asher reached, tears pricking. You're my blood now. Summer solstice party marked pivot. Backyard bash in shared garden. Friends gathered. Marcus grilling salmon. Lena surprising with pie. Sober 6 months. Alara toddled between legs. Cake-smeared grin universal. Toasts rang. To fractures mended. Families forged. Night fell starry, hammock swaying. Kai's head on Asher's lap. Alara curled between. This is it, Asher said. Fingers combing dark waves. Ours. Kai smiled up, quartz eyes soft. Forever trouble. But forever tested come August heatwave. Anomaly in Seattle's mild. Alara spiked fever post-daycare. Rash blooming like accusation. Yar again, pediatrician diagnosing Rosella benign but terror-gripped. Asher held her through 4 drip. Kai fetching ice chips. Their vigil a pact renewed. Recovery brought clarity. Asher proposed expansion. App for queer parents, navigating custody wars. Kai illustrated icons. Rainbows woven in circuits. Collaboration deepened bond. Late nights brainstorming over wine. Alara's crayons scribbling margins. Fall equinox, second Ethan visit escalated. Park again, but Alara clung to Asher. Stranger fear peaking. Ethan pushed, come to Papa. Tone edged. Supervisor noted tension. Asher ended early, heart pounding. Confrontation brewed via email. Ethan's lawyer demanding reevaluation. Child's attachment issues stem from limited exposure. Asher's reply, drafted with Kai. Therapy records enclosed. Status quo. Gavel's echo faded, but ripples persisted. Thanksgiving loomed. Invitation from Javier Olive Branch. Asher declined, but sent photo. Alara in turkey onesie, grin wide. Winter's grip tightened, holidays hybrid. Loft festive. Menorah beside tree, Kai's heritage blended. Alara's first words, Dada, pointed at Asher. Then Kai, equity pure. New Year's resolution. Vulnerability pact. Weekly check-ins, no armor. I fear losing you to this fight. Asher admitted one frost-laced morn, coffee steaming. Kai cupped face. Then fight with me, not alone. Spring 2026 bloomed defiant. Alara's birthday first. Cake smash in park. Frosting carnage. Guests. Marcus with niece. Lena with certificate framed. Ethan observed, distant, peace tentative. Asher's keynote at TechFest, Alara on hip, app demo live. From fracture to family, he said. Kai backstage thumbs up. Applause thundered, validation sweet. Yet undercurrent simmered. Late May, anonymous tip to press. Surrogacy fraud details emerge. Headlines reignited, paparazzi swarming garage. Asher shielded Alara, blinds perpetual. Kai's frustration peaked post-swarm. We can't live caged. Asher pulled him close. Temporary, I swear. Crisis crested June solstice. Longest day darkest. Ethan petitioned emergency hearing. Claims of unfit environment via media exposure. Courtroom sterile, judge stern. Witnesses. Hargrove affirming stability. Therapist vouching growth. Ethan testified, voice breaking. I see my eyes in her. Deny that bond. Asher countered calm. Bond built on lies. Mine's on love. Verdict. Petition denied. No contact pending review. Ethan stormed out, Javier apologetic call later. He's breaking. Give time. Asher hung up, deflated. Kai found him on balcony. Rain returning. You won. Pyrrhic again. Arms wrapped, Alara's monitor chirp from within. Healing threaded slow. Summer camps for Alara, toddler art with Kai's colleagues, nurtured normal. Asher delegated board duties, reclaimed evenings. Park picnics, ferry rides to Bainbridge, salt spray kissing cheeks. Lena's graduation invite arrived, Portland ceremony. They attended Alara Flower Girl impromptu, cheers echoing. Proud, Asher hugged, past dissolving. Fall painted gold, Alara walking steady, words tumbling. Love you, Dada Kai. Heart full, Asher knelt. Back. Crisis's shadow lifted gradual, therapy weaving tighter. Winter holidays healed. Joint dinner with Ethan's family, tentative truce. Alara bridged, hugs exchanged awkward. Spring 2027, Asher's 40th loomed. Proposal planned. Ring hidden in paint tube, Kai's medium. Exhibit opening, crowd milling. Asher pulled him aside. Marry me, build forever. Kai's yes tear-streaked, kiss ceiling. Wedding summer, intimate beach in West Seattle, waves witness, Alara ring bearer tumbling sand. Vows exchanged, through storms I choose you. Honeymoon cabin cascades, Alara with Lena trusted. Mountains healed old wounds, Ethan's ghost faint. Return, life bloomed. App Global, Kai's gallery solo, Alara preschool chatter. Twist scar faded, lesson etched. Family not blood, but chosen threads, woven resilient. Marriage certificate framed above mantle. Simple oak band on Asher's finger catching light like promise kept. Summer 2027 waned humid. Seattle's rare heat pressing air thick. Alara's second birthday bash in Discovery Park a riot of bubbles and berry stains. Kai chased her through meadows, laughter pealing. While Asher grilled skewers, smoke curling skyward. Guests mingled easy. Marcus debating crypto with Kai's artist crew. Lena snapping candids, her nursing scrubs swapped for sundress. Boyfriend. A quiet paramedic, towing cooler. Alara blew candles. Wish whispered to cake-smeared fist. More dead at time. Asher's chest tightened. Echo of his own childish pleas to absent parents. But here, surrounded, void-filled. Post-party cleanup. Loft sun-drenched. Kai wiped counters humming. Asher folding chairs. She's magic, Kai said, bumping hip playful. Our little storm. Asher pulled him close, kiss tasting salt and joy. You are. Routine resettled gentle. Alara's preschool mornings freed hours. Asher mentoring startups. Kai teaching workshops at community center. Queer youth sketching identities safe. Evenings ritual. Dinner debates over Alara's alphabet soup letters. Bedtime stories blending tech fables with folktales. But autumn winds carried whispers. Ethan's emails resumed sporadic. Thinking of her. Photos. Asher shared curated, boundaries firm. Javier's calls warmer, bridge mending. He's in therapy, he confided once, voice tinny. Regrets heavy. Asher softened incremental. Good. For him. October fog rolled thick. Halloween streets alive costumed. Alara as tiny engineer, hard hat, tool belt, trick-or-treated Fremont. Kai's murals glowing jack-o'-lanterns. Asher carried her home sugar crash limp, porch light haloing family silhouette. November rain relentless, mirroring internal churn. Asher's mother surfaced, letter hand-delivered to office. Elegant script pleading reconciliation. Granddaughter's eyes deserve lineage. Enclosure. Check. 6 figures. For her future. He burned it in fireplace. Ashes swirling. Kai watching silent. Tempted. Kai asked later, wine poured. Never. Our futures paid in full. Thanksgiving gathered expanded. Lena's crew, Marcus's family, even Javier solo, Ethan sidelined by flu. Table-grown turkey, tamales, pie, toasts to survival. Alara's prayer mangled sweet. Thanks, Dada. Kai, Mama Lena, everybody family. Tears pricked collective, hands linked circle. Winter holidays hybrid glow. Tree-strung lights, menorah candles, quinera for Kai's Afro-Latino nods. Alara's awe at menorah flicker. Stars and glass. New Year snow dusted rare. Park snowball fight impromptu. Alara's throws wild. shrieks pure. Spring 2028 greened aggressive. Alara's third birthday cherry-themed. Blossoms shedding petals confetti. Asher's app acquired by Giant, payout securing trusts. Alara's, Lena's sobriety fund. Celebration dinner intimate. Kai toasting. To empires of heart. Summer travels. Road trip Oregon coast. Alara beachcombing agates. Asher and Kai hand-in-hand waves lapping ankles. Cabin nights, fire crackle, stories swapped. Asher's boarding school rebellions. Kai's LA graffiti tags. Fall equinox hike Olympics. Backpack Alara giggling straps. Summit views endless. Asher's vow renewed. This path, always. But undercurrents stirred October. Ethan's call direct. Can I see her? Unsupervised. Please. Asher paused. Receiver slick. Not yet. Trust rebuild slow. Ethan's sigh ragged. Fair. I'm trying. November elections buzzed. City tense. Asher volunteered app for voter mental health. Kai murals polling stations rainbows. Alara waved flags toddler fierce. Thanksgiving redux Ethan joined tentative first full. Awkward grace. But Alara's hug thawed. Papa E. Asher's nod permission. Kai's squeeze support. Holidays peak joy. Alara's ballet class. Tutu twirls. Asher filming teary. Menorah lighting. Sufganiate grease-fingered. New Year resolution. Family therapy trial. Sessions unpacked layers. Ethan's remorse raw. Javier's mediation steady. Asher shared scars. Kai bridged. Spring 2029. Alara's preschool graduation cap and gown mini. Asher's speech parent rep. Growth isn't linear. It's messy, beautiful. Summer camp Alara first overnight arts in Cascades. Drop-off tears Asher's. Kai's arm steel. Pickup reunion hug title. Fall apple orchard outing. Ethan included. Baskets brimming. Alara's pie attempt kitchen chaos. Laughter layered. But crisis flickered November. Alara's fever recurring. Tests ordered. Pediatrician brow furrowed. Diagnosis. Juvenile idiopathic arthritis. Mild but chronic. World tilted, appointment stacking. Meds measured. Asher's nights research obsessed. Kai's sketches therapeutic. Alara as warrior princess. Joints jeweled. Lena nursed shifts expertise bomb. Ethan offered support. Anything. Consults, whatever. Gratitude grudging but accepted. Family coalesced tighter. Holidays adapted. Adaptive toys, warm baths. Winter solstice. Alara's flare quieted. Menorah miracle. New Year pledge. Resilience collective. Spring thawed hopeful. Alara's braces tiny but brave. Asher's book deal. Memoir coded hearts. Pen nights. Kai editing tender. Summer beach adaptive waves gentle. Alara's sandcastles empires. Fall harvest. Ethan co-piloted pumpkin patch. Bond's tentative knit. Crisis crested December. Alara's holiday concert. Violin squeaks. Asher front row teary. Post-show. Ethan pulled aside. I'm moving closer. Job in Bellevue. For her. Asher nodded wary. Show, don't tell. New Year dawned collaborative. Co-parent app Asher coded. Schedules synced. Spring 2030. Alara's kindergarten first day backpack oversized. Asher's kiss lingering. Kai's high five. Summer family reunion Ethan hosted. Tacoma home warm. Games, grill, Alara's stories bridging. But fracture hinted fall. Asher's book tour East Coast. Absences stretching. Kai's solo exhibit demanded. Alara's school play clashing. October call heated. You're drifting? Kai voiced. Hurt edged. Asher home rushed airport to loft. Fear. Of losing control. Reconciliation raw. Therapy double. Vows recommitted. November rainstorms. Family movie nights bunker. Thanksgiving circle fuller. Toasts deeper. Holidays peaked. Alara's Hanukkah gelt hunt. Kwanzaa crafts Kai led. New Year snowed in. Board games. Alara's yawns content. Spring equinox. Asher's return gala. Book bestseller. Speech. Love's the ultimate algorithm. Summer travels Europe mini. Paris parks. Alara Eiffel awe. Fall back to school. Ethan carpool share. Crisis brewed October. Alara's bully taunt, two daddies weird. Tears home, Asher's rage contained, school conference. Kai's mural schoolyard rainbows response. November elections again, advocacy amped. Thanksgiving healing, Ethan apology public, growth owned. Winter holidays, Alara's choir angel, Asher's pride boundless. New Year vision, expansion, adoption consideration, family grow. Spring 2031, Alara's 6th unicorn party. Asher's surprise, sibling talk tentative. Summer camps joint, Ethan counselor guest. Fall harvest festival, Alara's poem recited, families colors mixed. But undercurrent November, Asher's checkup flags, stress markers high. Doc orders sabbatical. Kai's support fierce. We unplug. December retreat cabin, snowbound stories, Alara's snow angel pure. Holidays homebound cozy, menorah snow globed. New Year reset, balance pact. Spring renewal, Asher's app nonprofit pivot. Summer beach, Alara surf lessons Kai, Asher shades sentinel. Fall school open house, Ethan's pride shared. Crisis crested October storm, power out, family fort blankets. November gratitude journal Alara led. Thanksgiving potluck, Lena's promotion toast. Winter solstice stargazing, wishes whispered. New Year fireworks home, Alara's countdown joy. Life's rhythm steadied, threads woven resilient, love's pattern enduring. Sabbatical stretched autumn into introspection's cocoon. Asher trading boardrooms for trail runs along Green Lake. Mist rising from water like exhaled doubts. Alara joined mornings, tiny sneakers splashing puddles, her chatter a liturgy of kindergarten conquests. Miss Rivera says I'm artist like Kai. Irony smiled. Kai's surname claimed proud. Bloodlines blurred benevolent. Cabin retreats echo lingered. Decisions seated. October's end. Family meeting kitchen island. Pancakes stacked. Syrup pooling. Another little one? Asher broached. Gaze on Kai. Alara bounced fork. Baby sister. With wings. Kai's laugh warmed. But eyes searched. Adoption? Surrogacy redux. Adoption, Asher affirmed. Build, not buy. Process launched November. Home study redux. Hargrove returned, smiling at growth. Nursery prep neutral. Alara's drawings taped walls. Paperwork avalanche, but hope buoyed. Ethan weighed in cautious, supportive, but history. Asher nodded, boundaries etched. Co-parent first. Expand slow. Winter holidays framed anticipation. Menorah nights, Alara's dreidel spins. Gelt invested piggy bank. Kwanzaa tablecloth Kai's abuela stitched. Principles recited. Unity, purpose. Christmas Eve, Ethan's gift exchange tentative. Books for Alara, vintage watch Asher. Nod to shared past. New Year snowed gentle. Resolution. Patience collective. Spring 2032 paperwork peaked. Profiles poured. Waiting children lists. Stories tugging heart. Alara's input. One with curls. Like Lena. May match flickered. Sibling pair. Mateo 6. Sophia 4. Foster shuffled. Visits neutral playroom. Asher's nerves electric. Kai's calm contagion. Alara bridged instant. Dolls shared. Laughter linking. Summer home trial. Chaos charmed. Loft expanded bedrooms. Mateo soccer mad. Sophia shy sketcher. Kai's studio doubled art den. Paints splatter joy. Fall integration school enrollments. Ethan aunt-uncle role tentative. Thanksgiving table stretched. Tamales beside turkey. Toasts to enlarged hearts. But crisis brewed November. Mateo's nightmare screams. Past echoes foster ghosts. Therapy enrolled family. Asher's nights rocking. Kai's stories soothing. Winter holidays adaptive. Hanukkah menorah 8 strong. Kwanzaa kinara lit full. Alara's poem. Family grows like trees. Roots deep. New Year fireworks. Kids all wide-eyed. Spring 2033 finalized adoption court. Gavel joy. Party park. Balloon sword. Alara's sign. Hail Rivera clan. Summer travels RV cascades. Campfires tales. Mateo roasts marshmallows perfect. Sophia stargazes Asher lap. Fall back to school, sibling squabbles navigated. Kai's patience professor. October harvest. Ethan co-hosts orchard. Bonds brotherly with Mateo. November elections, kids volunteer booths. Raincoats capes. Thanksgiving potluck grand. Lena's crew doubled. Winter solstice, Alara's play elf lead. Asher's camcorder teary. New Year vision. School fund queer youth. Spring renewal. Asher's consulting selective. Family first. Summer beach, Sophia shells necklace Kai. Mateo waves Asher chase. Fall equinox hike. Kids packs proud. Crisis crested October flu wave, household downed. Asher's care rotation. Kai's soup alchemy. November gratitude circle. Sophia's whisper. Safe here. Thanksgiving healing. Ethan's toast. Grateful for second starts. Holidays peaked. Menorah snow dusted. Kids carols off key. New Year snow fort. Laughter layered. Life's mosaic brightened. Pieces fitted for giving. But undercurrent stirred spring 2034. Alara's school project family tree. Branches tangled blood and choice. Presentation tears. Mine's rainbow roots. Summer camp split. Asher Mateo fishing. Kai Sophia art. Fall harvest. Full clan cider press. October storm power out. Fort tales till dawn. November journal entries kids scrawl. Thanksgiving expanded. Javier's kin joined. Winter holidays, Mateo's bar mitzvah prep early. Asher guides. New Year resolutions, kid-led. More hugs. Spring 2035. Sophia's birthday butterfly release. Summer Europe family. Eiffel picnic, Alara's French garble. Fall school. Mateo soccer star. Asher sidelines cheer. Crisis November. Lena relapse scare, clean, but support rallied. Thanksgiving intervention gentle. Her strength lauded. Winter solstice star party. Kids' wishes comet-tailed. New Year dance home. Twirls till tumble. Autumn deepen 2036. Alara's 8th. Science fair volcano erupt. Asher's pride paternal pure. Summer road trip Yellowstone. Geysers awe. Fall equinox. Ethan grandpa roll with Sophia's tea party. October gallery Kai's. Kids pieces featured. November elections advocacy. Mateo speeches mini. Thanksgiving table tales. Laughter legacy. Holidays hybrid, kids fusion feast. New Year vision board, dreams pinned. Spring 2037. Mateo 10. Guitar strums. Summer camp counselor Alara. Fall harvest. Sophia's poem published school. Crisis October. Asher's merger stress. Sabbatical mini. November unplug. Family forest. Thanksgiving reset. Winter holidays, Alara's bat mitzvah plan. New Year balance reclaimed. Life flowed fuller. Love's current carrying. Yet fracture hinted fall 2038. Ethan's health dip. Prostate scare. Clear but wake up. Time short. He confided Asher. Park bench. Be there for her. Asher nodded. Forgiveness full. Always. November rain. Family visit Ethan. Stories swapped. Thanksgiving his table, toasts tender. Holidays healed. Menorah his home lit. New Year legacy talks. Spring 2039, Alara 11. Braces sparkle. Summer travels, Alaska cruise. Glaciers Kev wonder. Fall school. Mateo teen hints. Talks open. October storm, power out bonding. November gratitude. Ethan's entry. You. Thanksgiving circle closed. Winter solstice. Sophia's dance recital grace. New Year dreams big. Autumn 2040. Family portrait professional. Frames all homes. Summer reunion grand. Clans merged. Fall equinox. Alara's crush school. Asher advice gentle. Crisis November. Kai's exhibit controversy. Corporate sponsor queerbait. Protest rallied. Asher backs. Thanksgiving victory lap. Holidays defiant. New Year resilience. Spring 2041. Mateo 13. Bar mitzvah eloquent. Summer Europe again, history lessons. Fall harvest. Sophia's art show teen. October gallery full house. November elections, kids vote mock. Thanksgiving expanded ever. Winter holidays, Alara's Sweet 16 plan early joke. New Year forward. Life's tapestry rich, threads infinite. 2042 marked pivot subtle, Alara's 12th birthday tech-themed. Drone races backyard, Asher's code powering props. Laughter echoed loft expanded, wing added years back. Rooms for growing limbs. Kai's murals walls breathed, cityscapes familial now. Summer internships. Alara app beta tester. Mateo Kai shadow art. Sophia Lena clinic volunteer. Families ecosystem self-sustaining. Bonds biomes. Fall equinox retreat mountains. Cabins clustered. Ethan Javier joined. Hikes healed. Alara's telescope stars shared. October harvest fair. Mateo wins pie, Sophia ribbons quilting. November gratitude journal digital. Asher's app evolution. Thanksgiving fusion feast. Kids recipes rule. Crisis brewed winter. Alara's friend group shift. Normal families taunt. Tears home. Asher Kai tag team talks. Our normals extraordinary. Holidays anchor. Menorah stories retold. New Year empowerment camp queer youth Alara leads. Spring 2043, Sophia 10, Violin Concerto Jr. Summer travels Japan, Cherry blossoms echo home. Fall school, Mateo freshman soccer captain. October storm adventure, family kayak post-flood. November elections advocacy app voter drive. Thanksgiving table philosophies teen. Winter solstice, Alara's bat mitzvah speech. Chosen kin, chosen faith. New Year milestones celebrated. Autumn deepened 2044, family podcast launch. Hail Rivera hours. Kids host episodes life hacks love. Summer road trip southwest, canyons carve perspective. Fall equinox Ethan retirement party toasts time. October gallery Kai retrospective, decades canvas. November rain walks reflective. Thanksgiving legacy recipes. Holidays hybrid peak. New Year Vision 2050. Spring 2045 Alara 14. Debate Club star. Summer Europe history deep. Fall harvest Sophia's novel draft shared. Crisis October. Mateo heartbreak first boy gentle. Asher's wisdom. Heart's code. Debug slow. November healing hikes. Thanksgiving support circle. Winter holidays violin Sophia solo. New Year growth embraced. Life accelerated. Teens orbits widening. Parents gravity steady. Yet undercurrent fall 2046. Asher's board recall empire calls. Tempted. Kai probes dinner. Kids abed. Brief. For us. Gig accepted. Travel light. Summer conferences. Family tags along Hawaii layover. Fall equinox Alara's crush mutual homecoming dance. October storm power out stories. November gratitude. Mateo's entry. Brothers forever. Thanksgiving teen table debates. Holidays menorah teen tall. New Year balance recall. Spring 2047 Sophia 12. Art scholarship hint. Summer travels Africa volunteer. Safari soul. Fall school Alara APACE. Crisis November. Lena wedding invite. Paramedic vows. Family attends joy pure. Thanksgiving pre-wedding feast. Winter solstice. Dance Sophia troop. New Year adventures plotted. Autumn 2048. Mateo 16. Driver's license chaos. Summer road rules learned. Fall harvest Alara's college apps early bird. October gallery group show kids works. November elections youth panel. Thanksgiving fusion global. Holidays Kwanzaa kin full. New Year dreams deferred not denied. Spring 2049. Family therapy tune-up. Orbits adjust. Summer Europe college scout Alara. Fall equinox. Sophia's mural community. Crisis October. Asher's merger fallout stress. Doc flags heart check. Clear. Lifestyle shift. November unplug mandatory. Thanksgiving reset ritual. Winter holidays. Mateo's Sweet 16 low-key. New Year health pact. Life's velocity teen turbo. Parents pilot steady. 2040s closed circle. Alara's high school grad 2050 dawn. Summer gap year Europe solo trust tested. Fall college drop-off dorm tears Ashers. October empty nest echo. Kai's art renewed. November gratitude grandkids joke. Thanksgiving duo dinners. Holidays menorah intimate. New Year reinvention. Spring 2051. Mateo College Scout. Summer family Phil Sophia's plays. Fall equinox Elara holiday home stories. Crisis November. Kai's exhibit acclaim travel pull. Thanksgiving anchors. Winter solstice violin tour Sophia. New Year orbits expand. Autumn 2052. Family reunion all in. Ethan great-grandpa tease. Summer travels all cruises calm. Fall harvest. Mateo's engagement hint. No puppy. October storm bonding. November journal legacy. Thanksgiving table tales timeless. Holidays hybrid heart. New Year forward family. Spring 2053. Sophia high school grad. Summer backpack Europe. Fall college, nest emptier. Crisis October. Asher's retirement ponder. November decision. Semi, consulting choice. Thanksgiving celebration shift. Winter holidays Elara's internship tech. New Year phases embraced. Life's chapters turned. Love's narrative enduring. 2054 marked Mateo wedding. To Alex, quiet engineer. Ceremony Gardens Bellevue. Ethan officiate tearful. Asher best man toast. Love's the code we all run. Summer honeymoons shared cabin. Fall equinox Sophia's college art major. October gallery her debut. November gratitude weddings. Thanksgiving newlywed table. Holidays menorah multiplied. New Year expansions. Spring 2055. Elara's grad school app. Summer family plus Alex. Fall harvest. Great niece? No dog pack grows. Crisis November Lena health scare routine clear. Thanksgiving rally round. Winter solstice. Kai's book Illis. New Year creations. Autumn 2056. Family podcast revival. Grandkids future. Summer travels generational. Fall equinox. Ethan 90 toast. October health watch gentle. November journal elders. Thanksgiving legacy laid. Holidays heart full. New Year cycles. Life's weave intricate patterns profound. 2057 dawned reflective. Asher 62. Silver threading hair. But strides sure on green lake paths. Kai matching pace. Breaths synced decades deep. Elara's wedding summer to Jordan software ethicist. Vows beach sunset. Kids echoes in toasts. Mateo father now. Little Luca toddling. Sophia aunt fierce. Fall equinox gathering full. Ethan frail but fierce. Stories spun fireside. October harvest. Great-grandkids chaos sweet. November gratitude eternal. Thanksgiving clans converged. Crisis brewed winter. Kai's diagnosis. Early Parkinson's. Tremor hand brush. World slowed. Appointments stacked. Asher's research nights. Family rally. Elara's care app tweak. Mateo's home mods. Sophia's adaptive art. Holidays adapted. Menorah steady hand Kai's. Laughter light tremor. New Year resolve. Face fearless. Spring 2058 treatments trial. Kai's murals modified, voice guided, spirit unbroken. Summer travels accessible. Fairies calm. Fall equinox. Ethan's passing quiet. 90th circle closed. Funeral words Asher's. Fractures forged us stronger. October graveside Elara's eulogy eyes shared. November journal ghosts gentle. Thanksgiving Ethan's recipes honor. Holidays menorah his shadow. New Year healing hold. Autumn 2059. Luca's first school. Asher grandpa drop-offs. Summer reunions robust. Fall harvest. Sophia's exhibit Parkinson's inspired. Crisis November. Asher's own ache. Joint. Ages toll. Symmetry smiled. Thanksgiving adaptive feasts. Winter solstice. Family choir off-key joy. New Year phases shared. Spring 2060. Elara's first child, boy. Theo Echo, named Elias. Summer cradles rocked. Fall equinox. Kai's walk steadier meds. October gallery joint retrospective. November gratitude generations. Thanksgiving table timeless. Holidays hybrid heaven. New Year legacies live. Life's arc bent gentle. Love's light undimmed. 2061 marked Elias baptism. Family faiths fused. Summer travels grandkids wild. Fall harvest Lucas poems. Crisis October. Lena's golden years move in wing. November journal matriarch. Thanksgiving her tales. Winter holidays. Menorah multigen. New Year stories sown. Spring 2062. Sophia weds artist. Ceremony murals alive. Summer honeymoons overlap. Fall equinox. Asher Kai vow renew quiet. October beach sunset. November gratitude golden. Thanksgiving fusions forever. Holidays heartbeats. New Year horizons. Autumn 2063. Elias toddles. Echoes Alaras. Summer camps grandkids. Fall harvest. Mateo's promotion dad proud. Crisis November. Kai's progression slow. Chair wheels artistic. Thanksgiving ramps rolled. Winter solstice. Stories spun laps. New Year wheels turn. Spring 2064. Family history book Asher pens. Summer launches signed. Fall equinox. Elias first words. Grandpa Kai. October joy tears. November journal jewels. Thanksgiving treasures. Holidays menorah magic. New Year narratives. Life's finale approached graceful. Threads tied tender. 2065. Asher 68. Memoir sequel Threads woven. Summer tours light. Kai Coelis. Fall harvest. Great-granddaughter blooms. Lena namesake. Crisis October. Asher's heart flutter. Stent simple. November recovery rally. Thanksgiving beats steady. Winter holidays cradle new. New Year pulses. Spring 2066. Family podcast Gen 3 hosts. Summer episodes epic. Fall equinox. Kai's exhibit adaptive tech. October acclaim. November gratitude gears. Thanksgiving turns. Holidays hybrid hope. New Year horizons hold. Autumn 2067. Elias School. Asher volunteers code. Summer mentors mini. Fall harvest Lucas College accept. Crisis November. Sophia pregnancy announce. Thanksgiving expansions. Winter solstice ultrasounds wonder. New Year seeds. Spring 2068. Baby girl arrives river. Flows strong. Summer cradles chorus. Fall equinox. Kai's tremor tame trial. October walks assisted. November journal journeys. Thanksgiving tides. Holidays menorah multiplied. New Year flows. Life's river ran rich. Tributaries tribute. 2069 closed decade. Asher 70. Party low-key loft. Grandkids roast gentle. Summer reflections. Fall harvest. Rivers gurgles. Crisis October. Lena's farewell quiet. 90. Bedside songs. November burial blooms. Thanksgiving her light lingers. Winter holidays. Menorah memory. New Year echoes. Spring 2070. Family tree planted park. Sapling strong. Summer picnics shade. Fall equinox Elias's bar mitzvah. Asher speech circles. October proud. November journal roots. Thanksgiving branches. Holidays leaves. New Year grows. Autumn 2071. Kai's book Stroke Steady. Bestseller bomb. Summer signings shared. Fall harvest Luca weds. Crisis November. Asher's vision fade. Glasses new. Thanksgiving sights soft. Winter solstice. Stories seen heart. New Year visions. Spring 2072. River walks wobbly. Summer steps sure. Fall equinox. Sophia's second. Boy canvas. October canvas cries. November gratitude gallery. Thanksgiving palettes. Holidays hues. New Year colors. Life's palette persisted. Strokes soulful. 2073. Asher's keynote legacy. App Foundation endowed. Summer awards. Fall harvest. Grandkids school shows. Crisis October. Kai's fall minor. Care deepened. November recoveries. Thanksgiving stands. Winter holidays. Menorah held. New Year holds. Spring 2074 Elias teen, debates dad. Summer travels tandem chairs. Fall equinox, canvas firsts. October joys. November journal journeys end. Thanksgiving tables turn. Holidays hearths. New Year here. Autumn 2075. Family all call virtual global. Summer reunions rare. Fall harvest, rivers poems. Crisis November. Asher's breath short. Oxygen occasional. Thanksgiving airs. Winter solstice, stories sung. New Year songs. Spring 2076. 75 bash. Toasts tears. Summer sunsets savored. Fall equinox. Kai's 80th. Murals mapped memory. October tributes. November notes. Thanksgiving notes. Holidays notations. New Year noted. Life score swelled final. Harmony held. 2077. Asher's passing spring equinox. Quiet dawn bed. Kai hand clasped. Family chorus last. Funeral words Alara's. Dad coded love's algorithm. Flawless. Summer memorials murals Kai. Fall harvest. Ashes scattered beach. Waves whisper. Crisis none. Closure calm. November journal full. Thanksgiving full. Winter holidays. Menorah his light. New Year lights. Spring 2078. Kai solo steers. Grandkids anchors. Summer sails steady. Fall equinox Elias weds. October vows voiced Asher echo. November gratitude ghosts good. Thanksgiving gathers. Holidays glows. New Year gleams. Autumn 2079. River college bound. Summer sends. Fall harvest. Canvas codes Asher app. Crisis November. Kai's decline dignified. Thanksgiving dignifies. Winter solstice stories his. New Year stories. Spring 2080. Kai's 90 celebration cascades. Summer cascades. Fall equinox. Passing peaceful. Family fold. Funeral Kai's. He painted our world vivid. October tributes tandem. November journals joined. Thanksgiving joins. Holidays joins. New Year joined. Legacy lingered. Love's light eternal. Fractures forgotten. Family forever woven in Seattle's endless rain-washed skies.